Hey guys, it's Gina. I am doing a recipe video today. I am going to attempt to make cauliflower dirty rice. So let's get started because I already have everything pretty much. I think I do anyway, pretty much prepped. So let's see. Let me hopefully, darn it. Sorry guys. Alright, you can see the pan. I am going to add, I'm going to turn it on first, and I'm going to put it on medium high, and I am going to add a tablespoon of coconut oil. Excuse me. I've never made this recipe before, but I saw it on my YouTube and wanted to try it. So I have a tablespoon of coconut oil, and I'm sure you can use any brand coconut oil. This is what I have. It's just Kroger brand. I think it was the cheapest I found that week. I get the Luana or whatever it's called. I get that one also. I get all kinds. I'm not picky as long as it's pure coconut oil. I also use olive oil sometimes. I use coconut oil for a lot of things, not just cooking. Alright, so the first thing I'm supposed to do is saute some onions. So I have some red onion that I chopped up. If anybody knows me, they know I do not like onion, but I chopped it up really small, so I'm hoping that as it cooks down, it's so translucent that it doesn't bother me, because I can eat it in some dishes that way. So I'm praying that that's what this one does, because it will ruin it for me if it doesn't. I'm weird like that. I'm sorry guys, but I want to keep as close to the recipe. I like the flavor of onion. I just don't like the texture. So we're going to try it. So first we have to saute the onion, and then I will be adding some garlic, and I just buy it like this. I know everything is like really close guys, but that's because I don't have a really high tripod to record from. I might have to set something up to make it work, but we'll see. Anyway, we're going to cook those onions for a couple minutes until they start to get translucent. And Alright, turn it down a little bit. So I'm going to let that cook down, and then I'll come back when it is translucent. Alright guys, I'm back. Hopefully that's a better angle, and the onions are pretty cooked down. So now I'm going to add in some garlic, about a half of a tablespoon. I love garlic, so I'm probably putting in a little more than the recipe calls for, because of course these recipes call for fresh garlic, and I don't have time for that. I buy mine in the jar, already minced up, cuts out time. This is what I'm using. Putting that in there, and I cut up some mini sweet peppers, and I'm putting those in there too. And we just want to let those cook for a couple minutes. I love peppers, so I don't cut those all up like I do the onion. My onion is trying to burn out of it. I put the garlic and stuff in there. How dare it? Making a mess. I'm going to turn it down just a little bit. don't want it cooking too fast. And I already chopped up some sausage. That's the sausage that I used. And the Johnsonville, I think it's andouille sausage. And this is 1/2 of it because it comes in two. It comes 2 of these. And I sliced up 1. And I cut it in half. Well, I sliced it and then I cut them in half from that point. So, we are going to saute this down. I think these are cooking up pretty good. And I'm going to go ahead and add the sausage in. We're going to let those cook with the peppers and stuff. Me, personally, I probably should have cooked my sausage first and then added it in. Took it out, of course, just cooked it by itself because I like mine to get a little browned. And I don't know if that's going to be possible without burning my vegetables. So we're definitely going to try because I like mine to get brown when I cook it typically. But you can see how I sliced them and then I cut them in half just to make it seem like it's more in the dish. And that's typically how I do for, because I buy like the Zatarain's dirty rice, I used to anyway, and make it. It actually smells really good. And that's how I would cut my sausages up in that as well. So we're going to let this cook for about 10 minutes and then we are going to add in the rest of the ingredients. So I shall be back. Alright guys, I am back. It has been sauteing for about 10 minutes, maybe a little longer than that. So now we're going to add the spices. We are going to add some parsley. And I'm going to put in probably a nice teaspoon of it. They call for fresh parsley, but I don't have any. And some ground red pepper. I'm going to put in about maybe, I don't want it to be too spicy, so I'm going to do like a half. Actually, not even a half, like maybe a quarter of a teaspoon. I think that's what it called for anyway, a quarter of a teaspoon of red pepper. We got paprika. And we're going to put in about a teaspoon. How about of that. Put that back on there. That wasn't for that one. So which one did I take that off of? Anyway, some crushed red peppers. I probably add that to everything. I'm the only person in my house who eats red peppers, the crushed red peppers, but I put it in a lot of stuff. Put about a half of a teaspoon. Excuse me. Excuse me. And then we're just going to add some pepper, black pepper. It's just regular brown. I mean, well, black pepper grinder. And some pink Himalayan salt. I just found this. It's actually a really big container. I found this at the Dollar Tree. Put some of that. And then we are going to go ahead and add our chicken broth. That's 2 cups of chicken broth in there. And we just have one more thing to add, but I wanted to add the chicken broth before I did. And I just used Kroger chicken broth, nothing special, reduced sodium chicken broth, and we're going to add a bay leaf. And then we're just going to let this simmer for about 20-25 minutes. We're going to let that broth reduce a little, and then I will be back to add the cauliflower because I think that's the only part that's left. So I will be back, guys. Alright guys, I'm back. As you can see, the mixture, the liquid has reduced for our meat and liquid mixture. And while that was reducing, making a mess, I went ahead and put my cauliflower in another skillet and just kind of cooked it down. Well, not really cooked it down, just cooked it a little in another skillet with a tablespoon of coconut oil with that, and it's ready. You don't want to cook it till it's like soft, they say, but just 5 minutes and just keep turning, you know, kind of tossing it and whatnot. Yeah. Ooh. Spill some out on the stove. Oh well. So the next step is to combine the two. All I did is turn this down. It's actually still bubbling, but before I do that, let me, if I can find it, pull out the bay leaf. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like I'm going to eat it, but I was going to pull it out. It's kind of in there, mixed in there, and I don't see it. Maybe I do. Nope. Oh well, I'm not going to worry about it because once I put this cauliflower in there, I will see it. So we're just going to mix the cauliflower rice, and basically all I did, because I didn't see in my store where they sold it already as a rice, where you can already buy it that way. I only saw cauliflower, so I used my food processor to pulse it into rice, into what they, you know, how you make it into like a rice mixture. And we're just going to toss the meat and seasonings into it until they are well combined. I will say it does smell really, really good. I am going to just let it sit and hopefully absorb some of that, the rest of the broth and the cauliflower, because I don't think it's done. I did taste, I don't think it's well, you know what, let's try it. I did taste the broth as it was cooking. It's actually really good just like that. It is a little spicy. It's not too spicy. but it definitely has a kick, but it's not overpowering. So basically, if that the rest of the broth could just soak up in there, that'd be perfect. It tastes really, really good. So guys, I hope this is a recipe you might want to try. It is really good. I'm not just saying that, it is. You can't even really, it doesn't have like an after weird taste or anything. Of course, the texture is not exactly like rice, but it doesn't taste like you're eating cauliflower, because if you've ever cooked with cauliflower in like a dish where you've put other ingredients in, you know that it kind of takes on the taste of whatever you're cooking. So that tastes like dirty rice, flavor wise, definitely. And the cauliflower, I don't even know how to describe how that tastes, but it's good. It's not weird or anything. So I can't wait to, you know, have this tomorrow. I'll probably have it tomorrow for my lunch, because that's really, really good. So I hope you like this video, guys. I just wanted to come on and do that because I did mention it before that I was going to be making this and that I was going to share the recipe on here, and I just wanted to do that. So I hope you guys like it. I hope it's something that you might try. This is a low carb meal, and you probably could cut some of the fat if you wanted to, I guess, and use like cooking spray instead of oil. But because I'm doing keto, the oil is fine for me. And you probably could use a leaner sausage too if you wanted to, like turkey instead of the andouille sausage. I don't even, let's see, it has 15 grams of fat, 1 carb, 7 grams of protein. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but for me it's not bad. So, you know, if you need leaner, if you're eating like more of a low fat, leaner diet, you can just change up different things in it. But the cauliflower is just a vegetable. It's not going to hurt any diet. So yeah, I hope you guys try it though. And if you do, let me know what you think about it. Have a great day, guys. Bye.